enormous amount of information. I'm going to try not to do that in my end, in the sense that I know my brain, it can only take in so much technical, and so I'm going to try to, I'm real plain spoken anyway. I'm going to try to get it real down and easy to absorb, and yet still hope that you walk away with some understandings about your own and those you love and your bodies. And very simple, I have a criteria, or three. It needs to be affordable, it needs to be available, and it needs to cause no harm. And so through the 10 years of my work, which started before I even knew that there was something called chemtrail, I'm not going to bore you with that whole story. It is on Clifford Carnicom's website, the detailing of how my journey started and all of that. I really think what I want to do is to let you walk away with some real tools in hand. But I do think also I have to say this, I love birds, and I have a huge bird feeder. And in the last week, 2 birds have shown up with these huge brain tumors. Now, I live on a Native American pueblo with great privilege to be there. Not normal in this United States, and I do. And it's in the middle of nowhere, and we have very few people and no industry. It's a very pristine, pure place, or was. And also we have now, or had, a squirrel with a large brain tumor. I looked in the feeder, I thought, that looks like a bear. What is in my bird feeder? And then I realized it was a squirrel with a huge brain tumor. So, lest we forget, it's not just us who are in jeopardy on a physical level. Every living, breathing, and you know what, rocks too. They have a frequency and an energy and a consciousness, and all of it. The gentleman who brought us here, Frank, said every blade of grass is in jeopardy. So with that in mind, I'm going to try to get a little unheavy and talk about things that we can do. But first, it's important to know, what is this? Mr. Carnicom was telling us these submicroscopic, particulates that we're breathing in. What are they? Well, it could change tomorrow, and understand that. There's nobody, overseeing this or okaying what goes in. It's also important to understand that everything you breathe in at that level is systemic, meaning system-wide to your body,